My camera now is 1.8 million, almost 2 million, 300k
For 4 days.
4 days.
Welcome to Lifestyle with Gracie here, and today we have an amazing person. We have a photographer, an amazing photographer based in Abia State. You know this thing they say, can something good come out of Nazareth? I mean, that's what we have here. When you say you are a photographer or you are an entrepreneur or you are whatsoever based in Aba in Abia State, people look at you like, can that one actually do what I want? So today we have one of the amazing photographers we have in Nigeria, to say that in Abia State. And I am talking of no other person but Ndoka James.
Uh,
Can we get to meet you, sir?
Alright, my name is Nduka James, and I'm the lead photographer for Nduka James NG. Yeah, I'm from Abia, yeah, and I resident in Abia, precisely.
Being a photographer here in Aba,
Yeah.
I mean, for a photographer like you who has gotten to a certain stage, a certain level, you understand what I mean? How is it for you? Like, how is it with your clients, with everybody generally?
Um, I've actually known from scratch. Put out of place.
Okay.
So basically, I've been working by referrals. I know how I started. You know how I started. So you have to count one or you count two. So when it comes to other clients, they always want especially photographers to grow maybe rapidly. For example, now let's say I charge 10k when it comes to ABBA.
Okay.
Now they wouldn't if I want to increase my price to next year, I wouldn't jump to 50k. I will jump to let's say 15k. So they want ABBA kind of photographers to grow like snail, like small. So even if I decide to be charging 50k now, my colleague will not like move to that 15k. To that 50k, they will come to either 10k, 15k or so. So ABBA is majorly not giving us what we really want, but we are just growing with time. So they used to say that ABBA is a starting point for most kind of career. I think photography is included in it. So I believe by God's grace, with time I will still, let me not say Japa, exactly.
Don't jump out to nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, but you mentioned something now. You said if you decide to switch or grow your price maybe from 10k, for example, to 50k, your colleagues will still want to grow, simultaneously, like
Yeah.
So what if, how do you see this thing? Because I don't know, in marketplaces, they have their forum, they have their whatever, where, if they fix a price, okay, this is how much we are to sell this thing, everybody has to work with that same price. So do you think, is it that photographers don't have such platform, or everybody works?
That's the thing. We don't have, should I say, a community
Okay.
or an organization. Unlike Lagos now, they have a community there where they can possibly decide how much they could charge. Like let's say if A is charging maybe 100k, B cannot charge B cannot charge 50k. B can charge around 80, 90, 100. So for you to be able to work with a particular photographer, you have to tell if that's your style of photography. Maybe they kind of follow the grade.
Yeah.
So if here in Aba, if I decide to charge let's say 50k, like now, randomly, before I even increase my price, I used to check around my colleagues how much they are charging. Let me not lose clients.
Yeah.
Recently, I charged 30k. So most of my clients are doing either 25, 20, 25, 20. Most times I play flexible games. Like if they tell me they have 25, I will still collect it so that I will not lose my customer. So we don't have community in Aba here.
Okay.
As photographers, we don't have community. So anybody can even decide to charge 5k.
5k, yeah, exactly.
So that is just our problem. I might reject a client of a wedding. I might reject a client of 500k. Another person will take it for 100k. We don't have a community, and most of us are not registered.
Okay.
I'm a registered brand, so anybody can just pick up and answer any photography name he or she wants to answer. So far as the person is actually, he knows how to capture, deliver, and everybody's okay. So they can just pick up, answer any name, put up the photography idea, and start posting. So we don't have a community here that works together. I've actually tried a couple of times to work with my photographer's friend to see if we can create a community that will guide. They were like, oh, it's not going to be easy. We had a lot of photographers in Niger State. It's not going to be easy. That's the truth. So the truth is, I have my colleague that works with my level. You get.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to, if I'm creating the group, I'm not going to bring almost everybody because to control people is actually difficult, you know.
Exactly.
So I'll just work with my colleague that are almost in my level, above my level, something like that, so that even if we decide to charge 100K, I can be flexible and do 90, 80. Now, some people can do 100 or more than so, but our range should be that kind 100 plus. So if I want to come down, do a discount, I'll do it 90.
Yeah.
Then the reason why the client will patronize me because he likes either my color or how I snap or how I do my magic. That's just the
Exactly.
so,
Talking about color and all of that, what kind of photography? I don't know. For we don't have an idea of what photography does, but we can call
yeah,
it line.
yeah.
What's your line of photography? I don't know if that word is right, but
Okay.
or you are versatile.
No. I've got students. I think I told them a couple of times that versatility is actually cool. It's cool,
Okay.
but you need to also have a workflow, something that the people will know you for.
Exactly.
You can know how to do others, but this is what they know you for. Couple of days, I know I tried art. You can see art in my office actually. So
Yeah.
headshot, these butterfly magic, all these outdoors. But along the line, I discovered that I love fashion. So I love detailing clothes. I love detailing models. Just
Giving
fine
them that
girl.
shape.
Yeah, that shit stuff. You get. So I discovered that I love fashion and I can't do basically without it. So I can attend to you as a customer, do your shoot. Even if you want any random photograph, I'll just do your shoot, deliver to you, then that's it. Now most people will be like, you don't post my picture on your Instagram page. Man, I will not post all my works because it might not define my concept of photography. So I love beauty and fashion. Wedding is compulsory for all photographers. Now, if you go to Lagos, you hardly all those big photographers, you hardly see them shoot wedding. You hardly like they prefer they do either fashion shoot like that get them paid let's say 500K or even 1 million. They'll relax down wedding that they will snap almost 1,000 pictures start going through the edit. So they prefer to charge 500K, give you 10 pictures or I don't know, something like 10 pictures or so. Relax, edit best out of it and deliver. So for me, I think fashion is my thing. Like I love fashion photography, I love beauty photography, and I love wedding also. But I can do others. I can do art, but it's not my thing. I barely think art. I barely think it. But once it comes to fashion, once you DM me for a shoot and you send me a sample of what you want, I'm good. I'll just create my own.
Yeah.
Then it's good. So you said something about color. My colors are mostly neutral. I don't overdo. I just keep it I just keep it the way it is, like the human color stuff. I just keep it. Though we are not perfect, like we're not, perfect kind of people, but we just try as much as possible to keep the normal skin tone neutral.
As regards this color thing, I think I've had a picture where someone said, this is your picture. It's looking too oily. It's looking too, you look like so, you look like this, or you look like that. And I don't know, but does this have to do with the color or this is, I don't know.
Now, the thing is that it depends on the kind of photographer. Their post production are always busy. I don't always do busy post production. What I mean by busy post production is I don't always edit my picture like I edit like no.
Edit the life out of it.
Yeah, I don't do it. Even oil, no, I don't do oil. There are a lot of things I don't do, steps I don't take while editing.
Okay.
The main thing I measure on is shooting.
Okay.
Once I keep my lights on shoot. Then once I get the kind of picture I want, I bring them down, just touch up the color, just the brightness increases, add the normal color, bring it down, perfect the face, like brush the face, let it burn, like that smooth kind of stuff you want. Then I'll do my favor. I believe that. I don't do all this adding what's it called birds, adding color sky.
Jesus
No, no,
Christ,
no, no.
flying on.
No, I barely do it. No, no, no. So the oil stuff it depends on the kind of photographer.
Okay.
That's the thing. So I just keep my post production very very simple.
Okay,
And I
so
believe that.
deviating a little from photography, all right. How do you, because I've known photographers to be people who barely have time for themselves.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
So how do you combine your work with your personal life?
Man, why do you have a personal life? Why have a personal? All my normal activities there. Like I wake up, come to my office. If I don't have clients, I edit. If I have clients, I edit to them. From Monday, I barely don't work on Sundays anyway. So that's not life. Except if I want to do anything aside photography, which is not possible anyway, I'll travel. And there's no way I'm traveling without my laptop. So I'm still there working.
So your whole life revolves
Photography.
around
Photography.
your photography.
Yeah. Initially, I wanted to do motion, like videography.
Okay.
Like I used to be a director of photography.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason I had to switch because based on one or two inquiries I made then it was for you to be able to start it and stand strong on it, you have to like there's some kind of there backup of money you should have.
Okay.
Gadgets, laptop, because I tried doing wedding videography that time. So if I finish one particular one, for me to be able to render it, my laptop will be there for 3 days, like on, for you to
Okay.
be able to pull. So me, nah, nah, nah. So that time they were telling me laptop I've been found out something that I'm done something. I said, no, me, I've not bought camera first. So let me just start from the simplest. So
Yeah.
along line, I fell in love with still photography. So motion has been my passion anyways for here we are, still photography.
Do you see yourself moving into videography anytime? Like, do you see yourself trying to go back to being a DOP anytime?
If you've been following maybe my work one or two steps,
Yeah.
you will notice that I do video at some point. Now if I shoot an outdoor picture, the client will always tell me to do a video. Okay. Starting with my price list.
Okay.
If I send you my price list, you will see video reels. It has a price there.
Yeah.
So that short video they always post. I'm the one that always shoot with my video. With my phone, not
Yeah.
video, with my phone. After shooting, I will edit and send to, and they do pay. So most of them that be like, we can't do it for free. I just tell them I don't even do video. So I won't, because I know the time it take me to start
do the
doing cut and
editing.
the join music effects and the rest. So I just tell them I don't do so. I love videography so well. So me bringing back to it is something I can't figure out now because handling photography and videography is a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
Okay.
A whole lot.
That's amazing.
A whole lot.
I wanted to ask something again because it actually baffles me that you wake up every day, you come here,
Yeah.
Monday to Friday,
Mm.
and I can't. You just mentioned you don't have a personal life. I'm still
Like if you check my Instagram
yeah.
page, you barely will see my picture in my Instagram page. The only place you can see my picture is my what's it called Facebook with the cover photo. So I barely post my picture.
Is this for every photographer, or this is about
This
you?
is just me. I don't know.
Okay.
Most people they'll be like they come like I had a client last week, so she started me from Instagram. So the way I was just replying, just a very business kind of person. I was just telling her like just the conversation was just business wise. I was not adding any kind of pleasure on it.
Yeah.
So when she came, my girl called me, my secretary called me that you have a client. Her name, she said her name. So when I came, she are you ready? She was like, where is Nduka James?
Oh my God.
So I didn't know if it was the look or the size. I didn't. So I'd be like, if I even start posting my picture online, man, they'll be like, oh, is this boy that is the Nduka James? So I just don't like. They said I'm not like too social. I don't know, but that's how I grew up. I just come do my business, go.
Okay. Sorry.
I get. I've had that like a whole lot of time.
How is your relationship with your customers? About customers, like
It's like customers are always want. Here is they major on buying and selling. So it is not they okay. The truth is they expect less from almost every activity.
exactly.
Less. So if you tell them you charge 30K, they'll be like,
For just
when
pictures.
they are about start charging 30K for just pictures, like just pictures. Most of them will not even reply you.
Exactly.
Most of them will not. It depends. That's the truth.
Yeah.
It depends. So me, I prefer when a client tells me it is way beyond my budget, or I can't afford it, or
Instead
just
of,
reply.
I'll get back to you.
Yeah, okay, get back to you now normal. Down to I'll send a message, you ignore. I'll be like, okay, no, but if you send me a message, I'll still reply you. I'm looking for money, I'm looking for clients. So my relationship with them is quite fun at the middle. It's not always fun at the beginning because I need them to understand that this is how I work. So somebody will not DM me. Maybe the person might know me face to face, something like that. So the person will not send me a message and expect me to be laughing with the person.
Because this is business.
This is business. So I always try to differentiate, like bring out my personality from my business kind of personality.
Yeah.
For example, I had a client few weeks ago. She called me for a wedding inquiry. So I told her I can send it on WhatsApp because normally that's what I do. She said no, she wanted to see me face to face so we can discuss. I was like, okay, no while. That time I think I was in my cool mood. I said no while. The next day she came, she called me. I didn't even save her number, I can't remember. So she told me she was coming. I said no while. I was at the studio snapping. I had clients. I mean two of them. One was already on set, the other one was sitting outside. So when she came in, I went to meet her. I greeted her. She was like, okay, can she see my samples? I showed her videos because I barely keep customers work here. Once you done with you are done with your event, I'll start producing because I don't like packing the stuff here. Only you, but they will still hold me responsible.
Yeah.
So I told them I don't keep photo books and the rest here. I can only show you on phone. Okay, the list them frame sample I have, I'll show you. I showed everything. We now started talking about price. I told them my list price is so amount. I told her. She was like, okay. She didn't say any other thing. She didn't even say her budget. She got angry. I was saying it. I said, okay. I didn't I like I didn't know she got angry.
Okay.
She went and told the person that I fed her. Now, see how we ended the conversation. I told her this is my list price. I told her my last price is this. For so thing and thing and thing. She said, okay, no while that she will need to go and tell the first person how they finalize and get back to me. What I said was, okay, I had a client. So I left. She stood up, I left. Came inside. Boom. After let's say 1 or 2 hours, the other client called me. I was like, the client that referred you said you are just full of yourself. Yeah, you are talking. It was funny that day. It was funny. Like I was like, which client she explained? I was like, somebody has said that she will get back to me. So most times at first it's not always cool.
Yeah.
They always want you to be flexible. But me, I like being flexible at the middle. When you understand this is how I used to work.
Exactly.
So when you come, I tell you I charge 1K. If it's okay for you, we work. When you come to the studio, we will vibe. I'll make sure you are comfortable. I'll get your pictures. I will deliver. We can continue our relationship.
Yeah.
But in the first place, if you try to, I don't know, if you try to be as flexible as you can to get all the discounts, I'll tell you no, it's not possible.
It kills the professionalism.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I just tell you.
These are the challenges that being a photographer throws at you.
Yeah.
Are there more challenges that it throws at you that kind of affects your personal life?
Is it when it comes to photography or
when it comes to photography itself, like being a photographer generally?
come on? The truth about photography is they say I don't know if it's capital intensive or extensive. I don't know how they used to say it, but you need money to maintain your photography profile.
Okay.
So when you're not able to back it up, like show up that you either can deliver. There's the way you show up to a client, the person will know that you can handle
your job.
the job. Yeah. For example, an event. As a photographer, you don't need to wear anyhow.
So you're talking about dressing, and you're
So,
talking about equipment
yeah.
too.
The dress. I will start from the dressing.
Okay.
The dressing now will be like to complement maybe what you really told them, either price or anything. So when you tell them 100K, for example, for a wedding, you wear something that maybe 10K can sew,
Okay.
or 5K, because you cannot use the whole money to sew the clothes.
Yeah.
So if you present yourself well, they know that this guy can do it. That was the time I went for a wedding. I was wearing one kind fine, be like, I paid this guy well. That was what the bride was thinking. She was calling, he was telling me, no, I'm not gonna use it. So the packaging there is always at some point very heavy on us, but we need to come in. We need to just prove that we can do it. So if you pay us well, we appear well. So in the beginning, you have to be appearing well, even if they pay you well or not, because that's the sacrifice you need to pay.
Okay.
That's the sacrifice you need to pay. So when it comes to dressing, you need to be always good looking. Equipment. That equipment. It's not everybody that can do it. So it's not everybody that can do that equipment because My first camera was one camera sold for 250,000 that year. It was not giving me what I want, but I still had to be improvising, be creating my magic. People were liking it. After 1 or 2 years, I had to buy the second camera.
Camera of 250,000
50,000
was
that
not
year.
giving you.
My camera now is 1.8 million, almost 2 million. Only the body. Only the body.
Can you
And
adopt me?
only the body. USR R. Only the body. Now, if I think in Abba,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying in Abia State, but in Abba, we should be less than 5 people using it.
Wow.
Less than Spectra use a high model of it, which I want to buy, and they're saying it's 2.5 million.
Wow.
Only the body. Oh. So our equipment also add to some kind. That time I and my friend went to buy a camera, and the man called for I be 600 something K for the guy. It wasn't me that went to buy. One guy was there. He was like, "You carry 600 sometimes to buy camera. You don't get sense." But he didn't understand
that you needed this.
Yeah, for you to be able to go well. It's easier to shoot with my camera as a wedding photographer than all these normal, like the normal camera they used to put like this. My camera I can just keep it like this, take 10 shots like this, just keep it like this, 10 shots. Then for you, bride will just go here, you will go here. But this one just follow her movement. So it's more is a modern equipment. So we need to upgrade it. Photography, if you're not updating yourself back to back, like class.
Almost 2 million for camera.
I've said something about our address. I've said something about equipment. Now, that knowledge. This one is very very important. Classes. I is very. I've gone for one class. Let me know. I've gone for one class in Anambra.
Okay.
So this one I'm planning to do another one. I chatted one of my guy.
Mm-hmm.
He told me 300K for 4 days. So he's not going to teach me basic. He's just going to just talk to me for 3 days. I'm not going to learn. I'm not going there to learn how to snap. I'm just going there to learn how to maybe photography business and the color and the rest. Just photography business. 300K
for 4 days.
4 days. Now accommodation is on me. Transportation is on me.
It's like I have to start doing photography.
So the whole challenge is just if I wake up and think about it, I'll be like, I need to keep doing it. I need to keep doing it. Like now I'm charging. I'll go back to the price of now I'm charging 30K. Next year now, Abba will not expect me to charge 50K. They will expect me to charge 35K or 40K. So the growth there is just.
You see, but when you don't have an idea of something, that's when you see it less. Before, I will not lie to you. I used to be one of these people that see photography as it's not just to snap me, edit and send. You understand? But having this conversation now, I've got to understand why the prices are like this. I mean, this is you've mentioned dressing, you've mentioned equipment. We've not even talked about the studio. We've not also talked about maybe 1 or 2 things that need to be in the studio that could give me that thing I'm looking for. We've not talked about your personal expenses. You'd have your problems in life.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching this, I want you to know that photographers are trying. Abba photographers are trying. If they tell you 30K, 40K for a shoot, please pay. Pay. Wow. 2 million naira for hell no. I'm packing my bag tomorrow. I'm coming to your house. Because what? Abba photographers are trying. And I think please don't leave us. Don't jabwa. Another thing you guys have to do is maybe you should form a community with the little few that would want to join. Along the line, maybe the rest people can indicate interest.
I wanted to host. Okay, let me not say host. I wanted to create one kind of relationship with Owerri, with photographers.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I told my colleague Jumbo King, the other day. So I told him we could just try to link up with these people so that it will be more fun if we go there anytime for work. We could see them. We just or if we need anything like their light or our battery hard issue, just easily if you see our photographer, we might not know. Maybe we will not know his name. We will not even know him in person.
You cannot even interact with him or
just pass. They might see it as big. I've gone to over I met when I met physically, we are not close. I've slept in his house for like 2 days.
Yeah.
He did not know me, I did not know him, but I got there. So because we are chatting small on Instagram, so we matched well. So That's how we linked up. And the guy is a very good, cool guy. You don't get issue. You don't get issue at all. Sweet guy. So that inter relationship with the photographers will be very nice. I told them, even if it's football game, we can just do it. 11 from Abia, 11 from Owerri. We host it. Everybody will contribute money. We play football, get to know each other.
And this will make Aba people, Aba customers, once they see that you people are beginning to move that way, everybody will respect themselves.
Okay, so I was discussing with my brother the other day, Jumbo King. So I told him basically most Abia photographers, let's say Abba photographers, are just, let's say, working to survive.
Okay.
Yes. Everybody just work and eat. Yes. So most of them are not maybe passionate about it. Most of them are passionate. Let's say it's a 50-50 stuff. Yes.
They just don't have any option.
Yeah, let me just do it, collect the money.
Because of how Aba, and this is what causes the overpopulation in Lagos and some states that support areas like this.
Yeah. So the community stuff will be very hard for me. If I'm if I'm able to even lead it, I will shout. To control human being is not easy. I will shout. So we are most of us are working to at some point I do it too. So if you DM me for a shoot, the truth of the matter is that I have to give my people chances also to survive. Like aside from me, I have people at my back. Almost I have like 7 stars or so.
Yeah.
So if you DM me for a shoot and I tell you my price, you tell me you have 8K, I'll tell you to come. So they come in now. Most of them think I'm the one to snap the picture. So if you come and somebody's attending to you, start looking.
Yeah.
I thought
exactly.
Like, no. Thinking about that was you are doing a regular section. It's not a problem. We will deliver. So most of them will be like, I don't understand. I expected you this and that. How can I fly from my price? I told you. Now you say to think I tell you to come. Now if it's at some point, if I don't want issue, if I don't want like long drama or talk, I'll just do the shoot. But I'm not the one to edit it. I will not tell you.
Exactly.
So I'll just snap you, make peace rain, and just at the end, any of my person will snap, will edit the picture. I will be the one to deliver. I'll make sure it's being okay, then I'll deliver. So I'll give them chances to also earn and try to edit picture because if you are doing it every day, there is no way.
Room for improvement.
There is no way you not improve.
Exactly.
There is no way you not improve. If you are doing it every day. So that's just the thing.
So in conclusion now.
Yeah.
In conclusion, what do you have to say to about customers, about clients? What do you have to say to them?
Please, so you should keep booking us. Keep booking us.
And have mercy on them. I'll say it.
things I know it's not a post for, but it's also not our fault. Just try as much as possible to understand us. Fuel should be 1-2 now. So let's say you DM me for a seat and I told you 20K. Let's split it. Cost of production for a job of 20K. I'll buy fuel 5K. It's up. Let's say 4 liter, 5 liter, 5K. I'll do your shoot carefully. You will select 5K fuel is off. Remaining 15K. Then I will edit your picture, right? Another 5K fuel. So I'm holding on to, let's say 10K. Now during the section of shoot, I should be able to put something in my mouth. Somebody that should have strength.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to have strength to do your shoot, right? So even if I'm to eat for 1,000, which I don't know where they used to sell food 1,000 now, so let's keep it at 1,500. So if I eat 1,500, while I'm editing, I'll eat another 1,500.
How much is remaining?
If I transport, go home and come out, let's say 5,000 is off.
Wow.
So let's say 5, 10, 15, 15,000 will cost me to produce a job of 20,000. So my gain is now 5,000. I'm just trying to be detailed to you guys. So just try and be flexible when it comes to photographers. If they say it's 10K, pay. If they say it's 20K, calm down. And if you really want to personalize them, pay. If you don't want, just chill. Okay.
Go where it's
I like
cheaper.
I like people that always work with their budget.
Exactly.
Don't put a photographer on a police pressure because you want to patronize him. No. If the person tells you 1K and you know you cannot afford it, jejely go. Don't come and be begging, please do it for 200, please do it for 200.
Because you will not be happy with the result.
At the end, you might collect the job, but you will not be happy. That's the thing. So me, I always tell clients, always work with your budget. If it's not cool, I'm good. If it's cool, you're good. So to my fellow photographers, I love you guys. Just the thing I always tell us is for us to have a workflow. I have my workflow. Though I've not really like set it to 100%, but I have my workflow. So I'm a fashion photographer, I'm a beauty photographer, And I also want you guys to play your part and also define your kind of photography. Love you all, guys.
It was amazing doing this with him, and I think I've learned a whole lot from today. If you're a photographer and I come into your DM, if you give me your price and it doesn't work well with me, I'd rather go and snap with iPhone than stress your life because I've known what being a photographer implies. So it's a whole lot, guys. It's a whole lot. Thank you and see you in the next episode.
Thank you, guys.